I wanted to share with you a word of encouragement from Ephesians 4. And this is from Paul during the time while he was in prison in Rome. And he took the opportunity to write these letters. And so I want to share this with you. It says, "Therefore I, a prisoner for serving the Lord, beg you to lead a life worthy of your calling. For you have been called by God. Be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Always keep yourselves united in the Holy Spirit and bind yourselves together with peace." Now, Paul was locked up for serving Christ, but he was still cranking out these encouragements and these letters to the churches. And he knew what it was like to be in close proximity with somebody on a regular basis. He had to deal with his guards every day, and there were other people that he had to deal with on a regular basis, and he couldn't get out and go like he wanted to. So it's very applicable in this time for us. And he says he's a prisoner for serving the Lord, and he begs us to lead a life worthy of our calling. For you have been called by God. Each one of us is called by God, whether we have answered that call or not. Every person on earth is called by God as His children, as His creation, to come to Him. Be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Now, I know particularly whenever we're around each other day in and day out, it's difficult not to focus on being the best critic you can be, because we're human. We naturally see each other's faults. But I want to encourage you to focus on the good things in your life and in the lives of those around you. Be an encouragement and uplift people. Don't just point out your wife's faults or your kids' faults or your husband's faults or your parents' faults or your neighbor's fault. Be an encouragement. Uplift them. Make a point of telling them how much they do mean to you and thanking them when they do things right, when they do things that are nice for you. Also, keep together. Always keep yourselves united in the Holy Spirit and bind yourselves together with peace. In this time, we can't get together as the church. We can't spend time together united in person, but in the Holy Spirit, we can stay united. But in order for that to happen, we have to spend time in the Holy Spirit. Spend time in His presence. Spend time reading the Word. Spend time in prayer. Spend time praying for those around you and those that you can't be in contact with right now. And finally, bind yourselves together with peace. This is a very tumultuous time, to use a big word. But at the same time, it's a time whenever people are coming together with a common need, with a common longing for answers, and God is the answer. So we need to come together in peace as a church, not spend time questioning, whether the government's doing it right, whether somebody else is doing it right, whether we need to go to church or don't need to go to church. We need to be the church, which means being like Christ. And so bind yourselves together with peace. Be the peace in your situation, because there's turmoil in everything we're doing right now. Even though, a lot of us are sitting at home, it's still, there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of unrest over not knowing what's going to happen now, what's going to happen next. But God is our peace, that peace that passes all understanding. It's not just a phrase, it's a matter of the heart. So, in this time, allow God to be your peace. And let's unite together as the church in the Spirit in this time when we can't reunite in person.